All right, welcome back to SportZrant. Today we're going to rant about the NBA playoffs and how amazing they've been so far, particularly last night.
Yeah.
I have a few things to say. It's been awesome. It's been exciting. I'm Will. This is Jesse. And I say we just dive into it with the King.
You have to start with the King.
The King is back, man.
If you haven't heard about
well,
it,
he never left, but
you haven't been on social media. If you haven't heard about it, it's pretty much taken storm. I mean, he's the best player in basketball right now.
He is. He is. So he is leading the playoffs right now in average points for any player. So he's leading the playoff race right now, and rebounds, I believe. So I mean, it's not just this game. Let's focus on last night's game. Okay.
Yeah.
So what did he have? 44 points. Is that right? That is right. So he had 44 points last night. Okay, in that win. He played 42 minutes again, which is absurd.
Yeah.
But everybody wants to talk about the final 30 seconds of the game.
Yeah, where he almost fell apart.
Oh my God!
Thought, yeah, and actually he was. I mean what he was saying was actually right. You know, he was underneath the hoop and went to make that pass, and actually the guy hit it out of his hands, and it bounced and it actually hit the line first, but the ref saw it bounce back up and hit his elbow, and then went out, and they're saying it is out on LeBron. When I'm not sure who was covering him, but he actually hit it out, and when he hit it out of his hands, it bounced on the out of bounds line. So there's a little bit of controversy there. The call could have went either way.
That's all right though, because on the next one, even on the block.
Yeah, he blocked it. Yeah, so they go down. Oladipo tried to take control of the game. Goes in for a left-handed layup, and LeBron turned it around instantly.
With a humongous block. But to even it up, even LeBron after the game said that he didn't agree with the call. He thought that he was goaltending on that block.
Yeah, because it looked like, so when he went and he put the layup up, it looked like it had already hit the glass.
Which it had. They've gone back and looked. It had.
Yeah, so, and all in all, that basket should have counted. Regardless, he made the very next play, they inbounds the ball to him, and they call timeout. They get it at the other end of the court, pass it in. He runs a little bit, top of the key, hits a three, wins the game. So even if that basket
he ran just a little, he would have won the game either way. So, because it would have been two.
Yeah, because it was what, tied?
Yeah, but that's right. Because would they have had the ball? Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, because I mean, if he would have made that basket, I mean, they would have been up, 97, 98, and then
it really doesn't matter. Either way, he won, and he had just the most gorgeous three I've ever seen. He lost his mind. The place lost their mind. Oh man, because it was in Cleveland, so that place erupted, went insane.
Crazy thing is that they were showing. I can't remember where I saw it, but it was very identical to a playoff shot that Jordan made.
Yeah,
and I think
the shot.
The shot, and it was really cool. He's the king.
So, looking forward now in this particular series, I think they're gonna get past the Pacers. I think that's gonna happen because for whatever reason the Pacers can't get their shit together. I don't know what. They're not using Oladipo at all.
Right. They'll look good for a while, and then I don't know what happens.
They look good when LeBron comes out of the game. That's when they look good. Mm-hmm. Those 6 minutes where he's resting, that's when they always come back.
Right.
And they just Oladipo was 2 for 14 for
at one point.
Yeah,
in the game.
So you can't have that, man. You can't.
Not one of your top scorers. So. Another guy, Kyle Korver, they got to stop that guy.
Yeah.
If they want a chance at all, I mean, that guy was just dropping threes like that. And they leave him open. They give him the space. It's
because of LeBron. That's they spend so much. They're so worried about James that he draws that attention, and it opens up Korver to get those shots, to get those screens, to set up all of that, which is what Oladipo should be doing to the Cavaliers, but he's not.
Right.
So
I mean, take nothing away from Corver. He's got, I mean, his footwork on his shots. It looks really.
Oh,
I mean,
yeah.
it looks really good. And there are some contested threes that he takes, and he drills them. So I mean, he's been lights out this series. The whole series.
For sure, like because they can open you up to get the shot, but you got to make the shot too,
right?
Which is what he's been doing.
Oh yeah,
so
definitely.
Yeah,
with no
really
help
good.
from Love and some of those other guys. I mean, they need somebody to.
Corver stepped up
kind
the
of help
most.
it. Yeah, Corver. Yeah, it seems like Corver stepped up the most. A little bit from Jordan Clarkson here and there. He'll do something every once in a while. Hit some shots for him. But yeah, I mean Corver and James have been.
Yeah. So, but here's the problem. Here's what sucks. So it looks like they're going to get past the Pacers. It looks pretty solid. I'm putting in a prediction that they do, but then it looks like they're going to have to go against Toronto. And I think that's the end of the line. LeBron, you're awesome, but that's a good team, man. That's a team that's not going to let you do those sorts of runs on them.
I think he's not going to get beat out in the first round like I have predicted before.
Mm-hmm.
But I don't see them. They're not a championship team. So I mean, I can't see them getting past the second round. If they do, not the third. I mean, there's no way.
So even if they get past the third, who they go against? Like the Phillies? Is that
or Philadelphia? Yeah.
It's the Phillies. They're going against the Phillies, right?
Yeah.
The Phillies play better. But the 76ers is who they're gonna right.
I think eventually that's who they would match up against.
And no chance in hell they beat that team. No chance.
No. I just want to make sure before we actually.
Yeah, I mean, either way, I don't think they get past Toronto. I think that'll be a rough one for them. But Toronto's looking to close the way it is right now, which I think they will. But So
then it would be if they get past Toronto, then it'd be Philadelphia, or I mean Boston's probably going to win that series against Milwaukee. So
Boston ain't getting past the 76ers.
No, so it'd probably that's what it would look like. I agree. Their run's been. I mean, LeBron's been able to do it all for now, but
it'll get because at the end of the day, LeBron scored 44 points. And the team only scored 98. You know what I mean? You got one player getting up to 44 points, and as a whole, you don't even break 100.
Yeah.
Like that makes me nervous. That I'm like, well, if you run into the Rockets, they're gonna destroy you. You know what I mean? Like.
Yeah, because they can. They had that one game, James Harden was 0 for 7 in the first half, and they still scored 50 points. They were still beating.
Yeah.
They're still beating the Timberwolves. So then he came back around, and then they
and then they demolished the Timberwolves.
Yeah, they hit 50 points
in one quarter.
So they which I mean the Rockets are on the Western Conference, so I mean it would be
but you know what I mean. Like even if they by all craziness made it to the finals, like you're not topping that team.
No.
And I would say even the 76ers. Especially the way they're playing.
Yeah.
Like, they're playing really good.
They are playing really good. They handled the Heat really well.
Yeah, they did, which that's the series. That was a really good series, and that's finished off
I feel bad
now.
for D-Wade. It sucks. But
It's over.
I don't think he's going to come back. I really don't. I don't think he's going to come back.
It was good times, but I think it's over.
Mm-hmm. Yep. I don't think he'll come back.
Now, there was one other series that had a significant game last night. The Jazz and the
Thunder.
Which
I thought the Thunder were done.
I did too. We weren't even watching it. Like, we didn't even pay attention. Because we were watching LeBron's game.
And the Jazz were up, I think, when we...
They were up, way up. They were at a 25-point lead. The last I was gonna look to see if I could switch over or at least watch it on the ESPN app or whatever.
Mm-hmm.
And then I seen that the Jazz had a 25-point lead. I was like, I'm not watching that. I'm not gonna watch Westbrook cry.
The Thunder's basically giving up.
And then all of a sudden, I woke up the next morning to the Thunder came back and won in a shocker, and my God, it was a shocker. So they turned it on. They went with a 32-7 run in the third.
Yeah.
To be up going into the fourth.
That's great.
So they were down 25 damn points, and then they ended up in the halftime, and then they went up in the fourth. They were leading, and they ended up winning that game.
That's crazy.
Which is crazy to me.
Westbrook took over.
He did take
finally.
over. Which is what they needed. That was what was missing.
Yeah, like I said,
he had mediocre
the Jazz
games.
got so much into his head. Rubio just with, hitting that triple-double on him, and then he's like, I'm going to shut that down next game. Well, he shut him down, but didn't shut anybody else down.
Yeah.
And just let that one-on-one matchup get to him, and it didn't benefit them at all.
Yeah, I think Game 4 was just a terrible game played by the Thunder. George,
hard fouls.
Yeah, and
a lot of pushing, shoving.
I think the Jazz just got to him.
Yeah.
Ingles kind of got in George's head, and Rubio into Westbrook's, and they played terrible.
Had a terrible shooting outing. He's not really been, as far as I've seen, he hasn't really played all that well.
Yeah, he hasn't really been significant at all.
So yeah, they need Westbrook. They need George. George has been putting up the points. George has been scoring for him, but Westbrook hasn't really been coming around. So it's good to see him finally come back. And a do or die game. They have to win now. Being down 3-2. So I think it goes back to.
It's back to Utah.
Back to Utah. Okay, so it's gonna be a tough one to take it from. Take that one from them, being away.
So
I don't know.
Here's my prediction. No way, Jazz win.
Oh yeah, Jazz is gonna win that.
I'm going with the Jazz.
Jazz is gonna win that series.
I think what my whole basis though, honestly, was that the Jazz were in the Thunder's heads, right? Which I think they were, but.
Sure.
Honestly, that's kind of blown away because if somebody's in your head and you go down by 25 points, that's when you throw in the towel and you go, look, I just don't know I can't beat this team. I hate them. This is horrible. This is the worst experience of my life. But the Thunder didn't fall for that, man. They came right back and that gives you confidence and ego, and they're going into it with it's even keeled now. Before I was like, man, the Jazz have all the momentum. It's all swung in their hands, and now I think it's even. But, notoriously, the Thunder suck ass on the road in the playoffs. They're terrible. They're like 0-8.
Yeah, they've lost 8 straight road
That's
games
crazy.
In the playoffs. So, yeah, I don't think they snap that streak. I think they'll probably lose.
Yeah, I think they'll lose. I think it'll be a hell of a game, but I think Mitchell's got a little chip on his shoulder now. Hopefully he handles the chip a little better than Westbrook did. But we'll see. Is there another one? Boston and Milwaukee is playing tonight, which I haven't been watching at all.
I haven't really either, but Boston leads 3-2. They're at Milwaukee tonight.
Boston's gonna win.
Yeah, I've really tried to root for the Bucks. I've wanted the Greek Freak to do it, but I don't know, man. I just don't think they. I think they'll lose at home. Honestly, I think they'll lose this game.
Yep.
And,
I agree.
Yeah, good team though. Really good team. Great season. I think they'll come back next year really strong and they'll be fine. But yeah, I think they lose this game.
Yeah, I do too. Like I said, I haven't paid a lot of attention to that series just because both teams have so much green that I just can't stand watching it. But so let's do a final predictions before we end this little rant.
Okay.
So I'm saying Toronto over Washington to close. They close it out.
Yeah. Yep.
I think they close it out.
I agree with that one.
I'm going with the Jazz.
The Jazz. Yeah. Yeah. Unfortunately. I really want Westbrook to.
Why?
I don't know.
Why? He's
I
the
like
ugliest
Westbrook.
man I've ever seen in my life.
Okay, he might be the ugliest man, but dude, he's averaged triple doubles the past 2 seasons.
So he's a ball hog.
Yeah. Don't sit here and tell me LeBron James ain't a ball hog.
Yeah, but he has to be. They're not gonna win.
Okay,
the difference is when
but
he
clearly
hogs,
he has to be too.
but the difference is when he hogs the ball, they win.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Westbrook.
That's why he's the king.
I mean, how many rings does he have? Hogging the ball this whole time, and he ain't got nothing to show for it.
That's true.
Especially the other thing is James has Korver or Love. You know. Westbrook has Paul George and freaking Anthony if he maybe does a little bit of steroids before the game or something and starts shooting something.
Yeah.
But you know what I mean? LeBron takes the ball because he has to. He has to, or they're just going to lose.
Oh, yeah, definitely.
The Thunder could win without Westbrook.
Yeah. I can see that. Okay, so you got Toronto.
Yep.
You got Cleveland or Pacers?
I choose LeBron James.
Yeah.
Not Cleveland. I choose the King.
It's not even.
I choose the King over the Pacers.
Okay. Philadelphia already won that, which I figured that Philadelphia would win that series.
That sucked. I did not want them to, but I figured they would. They're playing really good. They're going to be hard to beat. They're going to be really hard to beat.
76ers are a legit team, and it's crazy because they're so they're young.
Yeah, I think Boston will really struggle with them. I really do.
Yeah. Boston, Milwaukee.
Mm-hmm.
You got Boston in that
Boston,
one, and clearly, I mean, I'm taking that from what you said.
Yeah.
Okay. Boston or Milwaukee? Dang, man, I really want Milwaukee to do it, but yeah, I got to go Boston just because they're up 3-2.
Want and prediction are two different things. I wanted D Wade to win the series, to win the finals, but it didn't happen.
Way.
All right, so I wanted the Heat to win the championship, but it ain't gonna happen.
Right. Golden State and that one, Spurs are over. Golden State won, which we kind of knew that was gonna happen.
Yeah, we've seen that coming.
Kawhi Leonard went down. Popovich went out.
I read today that their number one priority looking at the offseason is mending that relationship to try to keep him.
Keep Leonard?
Mm-hmm. I don't think they will.
Oh, no, but they need to.
Yeah.
They need to. Ginobili, Parker's getting old. They got, Leonard and Aldridge that they need to keep around.
I'm just saying, just quickly, because I don't want to make this too long, but
yeah.
If they don't... If Ginobili leaves, Leonard, I think would be smart to leave because that team's starting to fall apart, right?
Yeah, Duncan
a lot of the
retired
pieces are leaving, so it could be time to get out, and rather than being the one holding the bag. So, all right.
Lakers are looking for somebody. Anyway, now they're gonna spend too much money on LeBron.
That's for another show. That's for another show.
The Pelicans already swept that series. OKC and Utah.
Oh, definitely the Jazz.
Yeah, the Jazz. They're too good. And then Houston and Timberwolves.
Houston already won.
Houston already won that one. Yep.
Yeah.
So yeah, Houston. Okay. Well then, what do you got? Do you want to do the next ones, or we're gonna wait?
Let's quickly whip through them.
Quickly. Okay.
First predictions off the cuff.
Houston, Utah.
Houston. Off the cuff.
Houston. Okay, Houston. Pelicans or Golden State?
Golden State.
Pelicans.
The Brow.
The Brow. Toronto or Cleveland?
Toronto. I'm sorry, James. Toronto.
Yeah, I gotta agree with you on that one. And then Boston or Philly?
Oh, come on. That's
Philly.
That's not even a series. Philly.
Boston will give him a good run, but I think they're gonna win probably 4-1.
Yeah, that's not a good run.
Yeah,
that's a terrible
run.
You won one game.
But I think they'll be close. I don't think they're gonna blow them out. But
I think they'll win all of them.
Okay, cool. Well, there's
all right, that's it.
Got him.
Let us know in the comments below what you think, what your predictions are, how wrong he is, and we'll see you next time.